Smells like chicken.
It's because it is chicken.
Wow. Right, I'm going to taste it. I can't wait. This is a massive first for me.
I've heard there's another kind of meat which doesn't require the slaughter of any animals. I'm here in San Francisco to find out more. I'm meeting Director of Cellular Agriculture, Vitor Santo.
Hi there, I'm Jim.
Hi, nice to meet you.
At the high-tech lab of Just, a company boldly growing so-called clean meat, in this case, chicken. Using state-of-the-art equipment, including a robot called Heidi, they're challenging our understanding of what meat is.
How on earth do you go about creating meat? You don't get like a bit of chicken breast and cut it out and put it in a petri dish and let that grow. How do you do it? Where do you start?
Meat is really a mixture of cells, like muscle, fat, connective tissues. You can isolate just a very small volume of cells, and then you take these cells to the lab and you grow them.
So they don't rear animals in this lab, but they do grow meat.
Is it real meat?
It is real meat because it's made from the same cells that you find in conventional meat. So it comes from the animal, and we're not changing them at all. We're just growing them in the lab. That's the only difference.
And it all started on a farm with a rooster called Ian. By using just one feather, the scientists have created an infinite number of Chick Ian cells. Cue the science bit. Cells from Ian's blood or the follicle of one of Ian's feathers are isolated and placed in a cultivator, which mimics the conditions of his body, providing them with a nutrient-rich soup. After about 2 weeks, enough cultured cells have been produced to develop Ian's chicken nuggets.
So I love the idea of one, there's a chicken called Ian.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Great name.
A great name for a chicken, why not? How does Ian feel about this?
I think Ian feels pretty good.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
Ian survives,
Yes.
but he also provides.
It's part of the family.
So these are the cells here?
Yeah, exactly. At the end of the process, they'll be very elongated, like muscle fibers.
So you're growing the meat, but you don't actually kill the animal.
No.
For me, that sounds like science fiction.
Knowing what to feed the cells has been a big part of turning science fiction into science fact. And this is where Heidi the robot has come into her own.
So Heidi is helping us to try to find the best proteins from the plant kingdom to feed our animal cells to generate our cultured meat. We have built up and acquired these 2,000 plant-based proteins and seeds.
So Heidi's able to analyze that vast array of plants that you have to establish the best food to grow your chicken cells.
That's correct. And we're looking at how fast can these cells proliferate and using the plant-based proteins, because that's what happens in nature.
Chef Josh Hyman is frying up a golden nugget of Ian's finger-licking, lab-grown chicken.
We've got fries with that as well.
Don't you call them chips?
Yeah, we do.
It may be a while till these nuggets flock to our supermarket shelves, but there are plans for this lab-grown meat to be first sold to consumers in Asia.
Smells like chicken.
It's because it is chicken.
Wow. Yeah, I know, it's so strange that, isn't it? Because it is chicken, because it's taken from a chicken, the cells taken from a chicken, but for some reason, you disassociate that. Right, I'm going to taste it, I can't wait. This is a massive first for me. How bizarre. It tastes like chicken. It's got a slightly different texture, but the flavors are there. It's a chicken nugget. But this causes some dilemma for some people.
How will the fully-fledged vegan in our team feel about it?
So Warren, it's chicken cells, okay? No animals been harmed. Would you eat it?
No, not for me.
Why not?
I mean, it's amazing and it's the future, but yeah, it's still from an animal, so just not my bag, Jim.
There we go. There's no pleasing some people.
Absolutely.
Wow. That is mad.